Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphone device 10 minutes early so we can answer some old comments. We're going back in time. That's what we do. Trying to capture all the comments in one way or another by either hardening or responding to them. And we're going back 10 years now with Chad. Let's see here. Ehad29. He's got two comments here we're going to tackle from 10 years ago. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. So let's see what he's got to say. Rounds at APMEX are cheaper than the bars. If you're looking for something closest to spot, check out APMEX. The difference is only a few pennies in price, but I'm starting to buy rounds. I've already collected more than enough coins now. With gold, buying rounds and bars doesn't make sense. The price isn't much of an advantage. Sometimes you can't even find 1 ounce rounds of golds. That's right. Those are very rare. It's very difficult to find 1 ounce rounds of gold. And it goes to show you how the market changes for sure. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. A lot of good folks here. We've got Tom Larson is here with us. John Anders is here. Eli is here. And Goldilocks is here. Was first tonight. Goldilocks was first tonight. Thank you, Goldilocks. Just as soon as I posted, actually, come up. I meant to say thank you to Goldilocks. But good to see. And Matthew Crustlife is here. We've got Reboot, C130. A lot of good folks here with us tonight. Mo Love is here, too. We're going to bring on the markets in a moment. He also goes on to say, someday you will need to barter with your silver or gold. You don't want a big, huge blocks, ounces, rather small. 10th ounce of silver would be worth a lot of currency at this time. Well, I wouldn't use 10th ounce rounds, maybe dimes. Silver dimes is the way to do it. Constitutional would be the way to go for there. But yes, indeed, that's right. And silver is likely not going to get so expensive that fractional is going to save you any more money. Better to get the 1 ounce rounds there or constitutional silver for your fractional. Very good. All right. And here we go from the Freedom Girl Proof Unboxing. Noah's perfect. It represents the prophet Cassandra and her reincarnation so well. That's an interesting take on that, Freedom Girl. I think you may be reading into a little bit too much. But yes, indeed. All right, Chad Wolf is going to make some popcorn for us. All right. And good to see HVAC is here. Yep, a little bit early, 4-9s. We're answering some old comments here. We're going to get to today's comments, but we're going to get to the markets as soon as they open up too. But a little bit early here. Torrential says, okay, now, how's the part where you tell us what you've sold, that you've sold it all and purchased 4 investment properties that bring 1,000 or so in a month? Waiting for that video. That video never came, Torrential. Well, number 1, that wasn't my goal to sell. Number 2, I would never, ever do that in a million years because that $1,000 or so a month requires a lot of work. Real estate is not passive income, and people think it is, but it's not. You have to actively keep up with the properties. You have to pay taxes on them, and you got to make sure everybody pays. I mean, it's not passive income, and no way, shape, or form. There's risk involved with that I don't care to take. All right, Raylam says here on this 50th anniversary, how much is it? Well, it is 1 ounce of silver. So essentially, whatever silver's price is going for now, that's about what the coins or the round is worth. Although there may be some numismatic value to it now. I still have that round, by the way. Maybe it is worth a little something. I don't know. It's gilded though. And this coffee is delicious. Red Crawler. I don't think I've never sold any gold. No. Never sold it. All right, wild swings in the silver this week, in my opinion. All right, let's see here. I'm going to start a poll here. A very general question. And I can't type and talk at the same time. It's impossible for me to do that. But let's see what you guys think. Just a real general question. Will silver end the week higher or lower? What do you guys think? Post it there. And by the way, if you are able to answer the poll, that means you also are able to press the thumbs up button. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. All right, let's get over here to Scott a lot says, too funny before watching and by the title's name. For a half second, I thought you were serious. That's right. No, yes, indeed. Having a little fun with this one. Thank you for recognizing. Andres, silver 2024 3-ounce Medusa limited mintage of $4.99 for $4.80. If a dollar cost average is $17.77 an ounce, with this purchase, I brought it up to $18.15. I would not count that as part of your stack. I wouldn't. That's a collector coin, a beautiful collector coin. I would not count those collector coins as part of your stack. But congratulations on getting that. Tom Larson, good to see you. We've got Culture of Currency is here. Welcome. As well as the Tribe Silver Days is here too. Thanks for the thumbs up. And thank you guys for participating in the poll. Let's make it a dual action, right? The dual action is participate in the poll here in the chat and then press the thumbs up button. We want to try to match the thumbs up with the likes. All right, Angel Silver 47 on the how silver preserved the American Union and ended the Civil War. That's a pretty cool video if you guys get a chance to check it out. Very nice. There are vampires still lurking around also. Keep your eyes open. That's true. Most of them are in Congress. All right, Taylor Swift fave number 1. That's right. I'm Taylor Swift's biggest fan. That's right. I literally did send her an industrial-sized fan to show my love for Taylor Swift. Good to see MKP Stacking and Prospector James Marshall is here. Freebird is here. Welcome. And let's see here. All right. Stash Treasure says, beautiful coin, Sal. Where did you find it? I think it was at a coin show is where I found that thing. I'm not sure. Numismatics King says, almost first comment. Yes. So we're getting close to the beginning of this video for the comments here. Me and you have the same taste in bullion and luxurious stuff. There you go. That's right. There you go. That's right. Numismatic also says, amazing coin. Why did they not put it in airtight? Yes, indeed. We should have. It would have been nice if they did that. I think they did it for later years. Wasilla Stacker, listening and putting new roofing on my shop. I'm kind of bummed. I can't wait for the chat's comments. Usually my favorite part of the week. Well, thank you. Wasilla Stacker, I'm honored and humble that you would join us here. And good luck. Be careful out there on the roof. For sure. Yes, indeed. That's a lot of hard work. Oh, yeah. This coin hits this coin. I am holding a coin in my hand, but this coffee hits a spot. Let's see here. That's right. Davy Jones. Yeah, Taylor Swift makes one song after another about her picking the wrong man, then tells you which man to vote for. Has she actually endorsed Biden yet? Not sure. Let's see here. Very good. All right, let's see here. We've got sweet packaging. Yes, love the packaging on that, Mr. Silver Monster, for sure. And Double Sixes says, awesome coin, my friend. I love these gold coins from the 80s. Thank you. Yes, they are pretty cool indeed. Forgotten coins. Canadian Silver Vein says here, nice pickup, Salivate. Thank you. Now we're going back into yesterday's videos. Carrie Taryn says here, what India just did with gold is a game changer. Yes, indeed. This important video I did here. We will check it out. It says here, with World War III looming, they want their gold at home, which is proper security for your gold at home. I know what I do, but I'm curious what others do. Yes, indeed. Proper security is lots of armament, lots of surveillance, lots of protection. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Good to see you guys. Good crowd with us tonight so far. The markets have opened right now. Well, they'll open in a minute, but it takes 2 minutes to propagate over on the whatchamacallit, on Kitco's site. ANC lost election in Africa. Okay, and I'm not familiar. I know there was an election there, but I wasn't sure what was going on there. But I did hear nickel stacking, since you're the basketball guru. Did you hear about that black chick knocking down Caitlin, what's her face? I don't know much about basketball, but I saw the video of it. Of course, no outrage by the media. But anyways, it was pretty rude. I don't know if she got penalized. She better have got penalized. That was an abrupt move. But anyway, Silver Drill Pickle was here. Good to see you. We've got Silver Turtle 65, the one and the only, is here. I did see he posted a video, and I need to check it out. I think the video was about touring the about somewhere else down there. I don't know, but I need to check it out. It looked pretty cool. For travel videos, especially in Costa Rica, check out Silver Turtle 65. Lever action with the first super chat of the night. Thank you. They've been very light so far, the super chats have. So I appreciate that, Lever action. Give him a big thumbs up for that super chat. Thank you, Lever action. Good to see you. Flagrant one foul, but no ejection. Okay, no ejection. All right. Thank you. And let's see here. All right, let's get now to and see what's going on. The markets should have opened by now, so let's do it. Boom. Oh, they're not open yet. See? Well, it's 6 o'clock right now, so it takes about 2 minutes. But let's get over here to this. Now, this is something I like to do here, and I appreciate him pointing this out. Purs vida. Okay, purs vida. Purs vida. Thank you. Thank you so much, Silver Turtle. Good to see Silver Days. Good crowd here tonight. They do that to her all the time. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, that sucks. They shouldn't be doing that to her. That is harassment. Pura vida. The V is pronounced like a B for those Spanish words, by the way. V pronounced like a soft B. Pura vida, but not like a heart, like a B, not like B. It's like B. It's like, I can't explain it, but I can sort of pronounce it like the R's, like R's, 2 R's together, like ferrocarril is my favorite Spanish word. Ferrocarril. Press what that word means in the chat, except for Silver Turtle 65. But anybody else that knows what ferrocarril means, type it in the chat, except for Silver Turtle 65, because I know he knows. But if nobody types the correct interpretation of that word in the next 5 minutes, and Silver Turtle can tell everybody what it means. All right. Now you're going to want to hang around for 5 minutes to find out what it means. But my guess is somebody else probably knows Spanish in here. All right, Big Dog. Big Dog says, and then we'll look at the markets. I love the ASMR of gold and silver spinning around. It's visually relaxing. I can watch that all day. I do have 2 display turntables that I display some of my stack on. Learn it from you. Well, thank you, Big Dog. That's what I try to do. I try to provide some visual stimuli because my voice just doesn't do it alone. So thank you so much. All right. And but then you jolt me back into reality by flashing that dang fiat dollar on screen, and all the SMR is ruined. Stop flashing that worthless currency on screen. I love it. Thank you, Big Dog. Sorry, you gotta work it up. It's ferro with an F. Ferrocarril. Hello, 79. What does ferrocarril mean? 79. Tell me now, 79. What does it mean? All right. Let's see here. Somebody's fairly close. Somebody's very close, but not exactly right. All right. Let's see here. If somebody's, let's see here. I'm Spanish, but could not understand what you said. I'm sorry. Ferrocarril. There it is. All right. Cyberkern Twitcher says, good evening, Domestic Energy. Yes, that's good to see you. All right, let's see. Wait a minute here. Okay. I don't blame them for taking their gold back to their own vaults. The UK is in such a mess. Who in their right mind would trust the British government with that much gold? Yes, indeed. I know what you mean. Holy cow, the ups and downs of precious metal markets. Speaking of ups and downs, they're up a little bit out of the gate. And they are up. Yes, indeed. Gold is up $1.80 to $2,329.50. Silver's up 4 cents to $30.52. That's right. Very good. All right. Platinum and palladium are both down. Beans will give you gas. There you go, nickel. Let's see here. Yes, I have heard the new Kerry King. I like it. It's like Slayer. And what is this guy, Mark, the guy who's singing for Dark Angel? Or Death Angel that's singing for him? Tucson Bubba with the second super chat of the night for Sal's coffee fund, slurp fund. Who needs a slush fund? We got a slurp fund, right? Tucson Bubba. Let's do this in stereo. Everybody put on their headphones. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. There we go. Thank you so much, Tucson Bubba. Ferrocarril has to do with soccer. Good guess, but it is not Ferrocarril. All right. Is Silver Turtle 65 still with us? There he is. There's Silver Turtle 65. Go ahead and tell him what it means. Hopefully my Spanish isn't that bad. Man, hopefully he knows. So there's the markets. We'll come back to those, but they are up slightly. This is good. Oh man, Metal Seer is here. He's listening while doing carpentry work. Thank you, Metal Seer. Appreciate you, brother. Very cool. Everybody give him a big like. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. So he's a man of talents. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see if Silver Turtle has it. Let's see if he'll tell us what it means. If he can't tell us what it means, that means my Spanish is awful. That's for sure. All right. Train car. You're close. My name is nobody. You're close. You're close. I did a slurp in your honor at the end of today's. Oh man, you know what? I didn't watch. I must have missed at the very end. But I did watch the whole video. But I didn't watch. I guess I just missed the very end. I didn't pick it up. All right. Thank you. Check out Cybercurtain Twitcher's latest video, by the way. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's see here. Let me know if. All right. Ferrocarril. Silver Turtle. Ferrocarril. All right. There we go. Okay. John Knox. John Knox came the closest to it. It's railroad. Railway track. So there you go. You got it. You got it. Good job. You got it in before Silver Turtle 65. It means railroad. And that's exactly what happened to James Traficant, Democrat senator, congressman from Ohio, as silver moves up another 2 cents to 6 cents to the plus side, $30.55. Gold $1.30. If you can partake in my poll, do that. Let me know what you think. Is it going to go higher or lower? For everybody who votes in the poll, they also have the ability to thumb up the live stream. I appreciate if you do that. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Melting down, Salivate Metal 2-ounce chunky at work doing what they're supposed to do as a tool against inflation. At least the silver content in it. That's right. Thank you, Melting Down. Glad you got it. All right. Like in Trump got railroaded. Exactly. Like Trump got. Exactly. Very good. No comprende. That's exactly right. Trump got railroaded. You're exactly right. Railroaded. Help from Gold Chick is 2. RR. Randy Rhodes. That's right. All right, but I like the Kerry King, and it is just like Slayer, and that was his intention. It's the continuation of Slayer, the KK, and so yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Let's get over here too. So yes, Cybercurrent Twitcher, check out his newest video to hear the slurp at the end, and learn a little bit more about 958 silver. Yes, indeed. Richard Medcap, I want to see the prices start increasing to the point where everyone goes into FOMO mode and make the prices shoot up. Yes. And that's just it. We've not seen that FOMO mode in terms of buying. Yes, indeed. And we've not seen it in terms of buying yet. All right. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys. And Andrew Munchkin says, any reason that we need to know about for the opening Explore to sound kind of depressed? Oh man, well I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was not that much of a gusto as before. I do apologize. Sometimes I can't be full on 100% every time. But some people hate the Explorer. But anyways, but thank you so much. All right, very good. Let's see here. Electric Ninja is here. Good to see you. And thank you, China Mitchell is here. China Mitchell, thank you for the thumbs up. Evil Cowboy is here. Good to see you guys. All right, let's get to this one. Then we're going to take a look at the markets again. We're going to frequently visit them. They're on the up. So hey, we'll see what happens as the night goes on. But it's nice to see them kind of bounce back from the dips, or from the last 3 days of being hit pretty hard to the downside. User Sal should have way more than 80,000 subscribers as one of the best sources for silver and precious metal news on the internet. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Very kind of you indeed to say that. Watch this space when folk realize the true value of silver that the stacker community has long understood. Folks in India and China already value silver. Most folk in the West are late to the party, but not yet too late. That's right. Many of us are definitely in the know. We know silver is definitely one way to go, that and gold too. OTG, FOMO is making me work harder to stack more cash for the inevitable pullback. There you go. that is one way to use it in your favor. That's a smart way to go, OTG. Definitely stack up that dry powder, wait for the pullback, and then go in for sure. And it could happen. Very well could. Now, there's a little bit of a gamble with that strategy, but you never know. You never can know. All right, let's move on up here to G Boys, and then we'll look at the markets. Let's do this comment quickly though from the last last live stream. Hey Sal, loving the show as always. Well, thank you, G Boys. While we're distracted with the inverted yield curve is going to break a record this week. I'm talking about the 1929 yield curve inversion. Today was 697 days, 1929, 700 days. Sad to say, I believe a crash is near. I also think gold will lead the market down before it finds footing and leads the market back up to much higher. Interesting, G Boys. There's not been a lot of talk about the inverted yield curve, so we'll keep an eye on that. That is amazing. Creative Experiments thinks that pullback is coming back this month, and so we'll see here. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get over here. Glad you guys are here. CS is here with us tonight. Good to see you. Let's take a look at the markets. Now, gold is now down. Gold has dropped to $1.70. And the silver was almost a dime to the plus side, but it is now down, up only 4 cents. Only 4 cents. That's right over here. I totally agree with you on that. About the political prisoner is what we've got now. Silver up 4 cents, $30.52 now. Silver very well could, by the look of the other metals, could go into negative territory tonight. Stay tuned. We'll see here. That's right. CS, that's exactly. That's right. There's no proof that that quote was an actual thing, but a lot of sources say that he said that. For sure, that's right. Barry Soetoro is who it used to go by, but now it's a Barry Hussein Obama. Let's see here. All right. So there's where it is. By the way, if you're curious, and I'm sure you are, the gold to silver ratio is at 76.47 right now. All right. Let's see here. All right. Jim, that's pretty funny. I've done it too. I might do that right now in your honor. This is for Jim Catanese. Ooh, that's cold. Wow, that's cold. That'll make him pop out, that's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Boy, I still feel the cold of that on my chest, on my nipples. That's insane. China Mitchell, great video and awesome info. Is kind of getting dizzy watching the gold go round and round. You rock. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you. They don't spin too fast, but there's no speeds on this. But it just goes one speed. But you know, maybe I'll get a better spinner one day. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like to get a real quiet spinner. Anyways, BALT2T says, I think of silver as a lagging derivative of gold, which is why my physical holdings are over 90% gold. Okay, 90% gold compared to silver. Interesting. This being said, I see gold going to $3,000 in a not-so-distant future. So it's hard to imagine silver dropping below $30 for any length of time. I would aggressively buy the dip via SLV if this were to happen. Okay, BA. I understand. Of course, you know the SLV is only exposure to silver's price, not silver itself. Most people don't take delivery. It's just for convenience of being exposed to the price of silver. I would encourage you to have some, but, you know, maybe 10% of your holdings are silver, but very good. All right, let's see here. Wang Chung. Everybody Wang Chung tonight says Napalm Death. That's a far cry from Utopia Banished, by the way, but let's see here. Elwood Blues says here, in 2013, I traded some gold for PS4. At the time, it had appreciated so much it was like the PS4 was like 50% off. Best summer playing games with my son to date. Well, I tell you what, Elwood Blues, this is one of those rare cases where I think you made a good investment. You did a good trade because you spent some quality time with your son. And even though it's playing video games, the camaraderie and the relationship building, I think, is worth it. So well done, sir. And that's just it. Yes, I know from a silver stacker saying, yes, buy video games, sell your gold for video games. Well, there's nothing better than quality time with your kids and family, I think. So there you go. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Let's get over here to Squiggle love. Squig, that's interesting. And yes, salivate law kicked in since I got some Keith Newmeyer silver bars today. Yes. Oh man. Well, I think it's gonna go down. We'll check it in just a moment here, Silver Heist, but congratulations on your Keith Newmeyer bars. Yes, indeed. The Keith Newmeyer branded bars have his smiling face on it. He's like, I got to do an interview with Silver Heist, so this is my Silver Heist interview smile. Silver bars. I love it. They have been conditioning us to a cashless system for almost 4 decades. That was the purpose of the debit card. I work for tips. They now tax all tips that are put on cards of any sort. Going completely cashless and totally taxed within the next decade or two isn't that far-fetched. We'll find ways around it at first. Yes, that's right. Good point. Wang Chuck did complete soundtrack for To Live and Die in L.A. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll have to check that movie out. Let's take a look at the market, shall we? Oh, look at this. Silver's holding on. It's holding on. Gold is falling, and silver is rising. It's interesting, fascinating. Very, very good. Let's see here. Yeah, good coffee. By the way, you guys should check out Silver Heist channel. He does a great job. He posted a great deal on the Perth Mint products. And Silver Heist, just a great channel overall, so make sure to check him out. Now silver's up a dime again. This is the most it's been all night. A little bit exciting. Yes, I'm a little excited, folks. Silver's up a full dime right now, while all the other metals are down. This is intriguing to see. Little unusual, and I'm a little happy about it. It's kind of cool to see this. All right. It doesn't take much to get me going, to get me a little excited. That's right. It makes me want to put this silver coin on my nipple again. But I'm not going to do it. Get a strobe light spinner. That's a good idea, Gold Chick. You know, why not cause people to have epileptic seizures while they watch my video, too? You know what I'm saying? That's a good idea. Actually, I do like that idea, Gold Chick. All right, let's see here. Let's get it back over here to Dan. Dan6380 says this, and I quote directly, tax the wealthy, not us. I don't hate on people working for cash because the system is designed to only tax working people, not the filth at the top stealing all the money almost tax-free. Almost everyone the government does is to help the 1% steal more. Well, Dan W., in theory, I would agree with you because of all the loopholes. The rich can take advantage of the loopholes in the tax code, and usually it's through their business. Most of the rich own businesses. And I don't blame them one bit from taking advantage of those loopholes. They're put in there because of the special interest in Washington. What we need to do is do away with those loopholes. But they won't do it because it doesn't serve their donors, right? But we need to have a flat tax or a national sales tax or a fair tax that provides the same rate for everybody. And there's no way to avoid it. And that would solve the problem. The problem is not the wealthy. They're not filthy. I don't blame them because honestly, I'd much rather the system be the way it is now with the rich not paying as much taxes because they actually contribute to the economy, to the real economy, than them getting taxed. But in the end, fairness is for everybody to pay the same rate. And actually, if you really take it to brass tacks, before I think the 14th Amendment, really there was no impetus for taxing Americans. It was mostly done through tariffs. That's how the federal government was funded before. But the thing is that federal government's gotten so big when in reality we should be paying more taxes to the states than to the federal government. And even the states tax us too much. We're just taxed way too much anyway. So, but that's my little rant there. All right, let's see here. Jason says here, I hope India was smart enough to fully test the bars the UK sent them. Yes, I hope so. Not that you can't trust UK bankers. It's just that everybody knows it's foolish to expect the UK to be honest about anything. That's not meant to be a mean comment, just a fact of business. Well, there's an old statement, trust but verify, as said by Ronald Reagan. Yes, indeed. Exactly right. Very, very good. Let's see here. Good to see Maria Langley is here. Hello, Maria Langley. The cat is here. Ibji is here. Stephen Bassett is here. And the top 3% pay 80% of taxes. So if that really is true, then that means that the rich are paying their taxes. Now, the ultra rich, the 1%, are probably, finding loopholes and the things like that. But when you think of the top 3% paying 80% of taxes, that should tell you something. And the bottom 48% of income earners, I think, pay no taxes at all to the federal government. All right, let's do a few more, then we'll take a look at the markets again. All right, Kevin, Gentleman Hillbilly Moo, if I'm saying that correctly, says the following. Hey, Sal, I'm stacking Constitutional as well. May come in very handy very soon. If I'm wrong, then my children will have it. More than likely, they will benefit from it more than myself. God's money, that's exactly right. It never goes away. Gold and silver can be passed down to other generations. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Let's take a look at the market again, shall we? What's happening? Okay, gold down $1.50 now. Silver's getting hit, but it's holding on to some gains. Silver's up 6 cents right now, up 0.21%, holding on, with platinum and palladium both down slightly as well, too, down 2 and 3 respectively. All right. Okay. Let's see. There's where the markets are now. Let's get back to the comments again, see what they're doing. But there's where your markets continue to react. Silver holding its own through this. David McKenzie. All right. There we go. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Let me get to this here, too, from King Tiger. A little longer comment. Let's see if we can get to this. He says this. Oh, wait. Before we do that, let me see here. Wait a second. We just got this from Tom Larson. Tom Larson, thank you. Tom, are you still here? I just now saw this. Happy Sunday, no push-ups. Tom Larson, $8 PayPal donation. Thank you so much. The PayPal donations are nice because if they're sent via friends and family, there's no taxes that are taken out of them, and the eBay or the fees that YouTube takes out are gone too. That's 30% for the super chat. So thank you so much, Tom. Thank you very much. Just saw that. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Let's get over here and get organized. What we have here, we've got this. There's Tom Larson. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that again. From King Tiger Crown Estates has this to say on my video about CBDCs. These videos did not get very many hits this morning, but this is actually a pretty good informational video about how to protect yourself against the threat of a CBDC. A nonviolent solution to this would be for everyone to just stop paying taxes. Everyone who works from the CEO to the waitresses and independent businesses, owners of all 50 states, stop paying all taxes, stop paying all property taxes. 2, no one pay property taxes either. Good luck with that. Even if you got 50% of the people to do it, which would be a monumental, almost impossible task, to even get 10% to be able to get people to do that would be a monumental task. But you cannot get people to do boycotts these days, unless it's natural. You got to just do it in and of yourself. But called out boycotts are very difficult to do. But anyways, and the two parties are always working opposite of each other anyway, so likely this would be the idea of one party, not both. So the other opposing it people are not going to like it, and then one party is going to use that to their advantage. Votes and political position also matter. Both parties or one of the others going to oppose this, it gets a lot more votes. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's a nice thought, but because they can't punish us all, right? But they will make examples out of the 10%, if you could even get it to happen. If even 10%, you could get 10% of the people to do it across the United States, which would be a massively monumental task. They will make examples out of as many people as possible to prevent others from doing the same thing. But it's a nice thought, but it won't happen. But anyways, very good. All right. And people love their credit scores. That's right. Exactly. That's right. And convenience of credit scores. David McKenzie, Sal, the little guy uses cash these politicians paid off by these big players, silver and gold, is real currency. That's right, and real money. And going back to this too, what David King Tiger Crown says, the real solution is this: is to vote for politicians who are for making the federal government the smallest it's ever been, gutting a lot of spending, cutting a lot of spending, and cutting even programs that you might like from the federal government. Cut, slash, like Milei from Argentina. We need one of those in the United States before things get really bad to where austerity is going to come in. Cut. The federal government is way too big. I don't care what party the person is with. That's what we need. Because they're going to cut, that means they don't need as much revenue, which means they can cut our taxes and cut them very substantially. All right. The little guy uses cash. These politicians paid off these big players. Silver and gold is real currency. That's right, David. No IQ. Appreciable, modest. I know you can't give a set amount, but how about a ballpark? Help me feel comfortable. Now, no IQ. I'm trying to figure out what... yeah, I'm all for a flat tax over here. A fair tax or a flat tax or national sales tax. Either of those three or a combination of them would be great. I love the idea. So no IQ, I'm not sure what you mean. You talking about the amount of gold that you need for yourself? Appreciable, modest. Maybe I'll do a video on it, no IQ, because I think I've done that for silver as well. But we'll see here. All right. Let's see here. They only add to the government and never reduce or eliminate it because it's easier to just raise taxes or print money. That's exactly right. That's the problem. And that's a bipartisan problem, right? It's a bipartisan problem. All right, let's see here. Cammed Motorsport. I'm 44 and I use 50/50 and only reason I use credit card for flight rewards. Otherwise, it would be close to 100% cash. Here you go. Understandable. Very good. All right. Lance Sudbury, then we'll take a look at the markets after this, says this, and I quote, two things need saying. I went through Hurricane Katrina in 2005. In 2001, didn't have oldest brother for 20 years in Navy. In 2001, was hit with B's child support. Wow, yes, I'm sorry you went through all that, and that's tough. But hopefully cash helped you out in there during that time. But anyways, let's see here. There's no IQ. So yes, that's what he was talking about. Thank you, no IQ. Appreciate that. Welcome. Hello, Andrew Munchkin. Appreciate you and Bill Butterfly Effect being here. Salutations to Resin. And good to see you. All right, thank you. Yes, how much? Thank you, no IQ. I might do a video on that because I think it's a worthy discussion to see, well, how much gold should the average person have? Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. David G. says, thanks, Sal. Air travel today is a nightmare compared to the 60s and 70s. Now it's something I dread instead of looking forward to. Yes, I haven't flown in so long, and I don't know that I would do it anymore for sure. All right. Let's see here. If my moderators can help me approve these comments, I'd appreciate that. Let's hear. Nickel stacking. Government is the root of all problems. Ever the solution. Exactly right. That's right. Exactly. Let's see here. Government is the root of all the problems. Ominous. At best, it's a necessary evil, right? Government is. All right, let's see here. We've got Ominous Rooster. I really don't like buying precious metals online. Too many fees between the bank and shipping. Try to stay with purchases at LCS with cash. Yes, that's if you have that luxury, you can do it and can find good deals. That's definitely a way to do it. Me as a collector, that's tough. It's tough. That's right. Let's see here. This coffee is really good today. It's brewed especially just perfectly. It's nice. I'm loving it. Sniper Logic says must be the older coin at the bottom left on the bottom or in the top of the screen on top. Well, you're close. I think you were right for the lower right one, lower left one. Let's take a look at the markets again, shall we? What is it doing now? Is silver able to hold on? Just barely. It's up 3 cents right now. Make sure you participate in my poll. If you do partake in the poll, as well. If you could press the thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. So gold down $4.10, $2,323.60. Silver is 3 cents up, $30.51. Yeah, I'm not very comfortable with having a president who has now been admitted to by his daughter, that showered with his daughter when just as she was old enough to know that it was a little bit creepy. Yes, indeed, that's not good. Creepy Joe is what his nickname should be. But anyways, all right. LC Flooring. We've not seen LC Flooring in a while. He says this. When was the last time anyone found silver in change? I work in empty rentals, and it's amazing people are too lazy to pick it up. They get kicked out for non-payment of rent, but most leave money, dollars worth of change. The painters and others don't care, just paint over it. I have jars of coins picked up through the 35 years, and I always check for silver, and I use often find in Canadian American, but haven't now for about 6 years plus, but I still pick it up and separate the 382 pennies. It's another only find wheat pennies rarely. Very good. Nice. Yes. It's amazing what people will leave behind. You're exactly right. Good to see you guys. Glad you're here tonight. Thank you so much. Metal Seer is here with us. Appreciate you. Dean R is here. Good to see Cemetery Shop. Good crowd with us tonight. Appreciate you guys being here as we're doing this market watch here. Can anybody give me a thumbs up count on this live stream? Curious to see how many we have. In the poll, we have 308 votes, and with 59% of you saying that it will end higher this week. 60 now. 40% say noer. So we'll see what happens. Thank you. Big Test Unit. Whoa, Big Test Unit just sent his first super chat on a live stream. Thank you, Big Test Unit. Everybody give him a big thumbs up for that. Thank you, Big Test Unit. Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. Their first super chat. All right. Thank you, sir. No IQ. Says Liberty is no longer standing. She's pretty much bent over. Slouched over Liberty. You're right. That's exactly right, No IQ. Well stated. Wow. That's exactly right. Very good. All right. JM Unleashed, who actually is not here tonight, unusually. Hope he's okay, but he is the man. He deserves time off anyway. But he says here, great video, and that germanium mint bar is indeed gorgeous. I like how you take a balanced approach when discussing precious metals with a healthy, cautiously optimistic tone. I'm pretty sure that most of the downside factors for silver are already priced in the market, but for sure, we should be prepared for huge moves to the downside and the upside. That's right. And that's what I got to keep in mind. I'm trying to keep a more open mind to the upside. But you're exactly right. And thank you, JM Unleashed, for that, because you're right. And that speaks to me especially, because I need to make sure that I'm prepared that it could go higher, even much higher, as possibly. Oh, JM is here. Okay, I missed it. Sorry, JM, if you're here, but thank you. His leash is caught. And good to see you. Hassan Al-Salim, good evening to you. Welcome. And let's see here. And yeah, let's see. Well, let's take a look at the volume. Not much volume in the markets. Silver's now up only 2 cents. Gold is down $4.20. Let's take. We don't usually do this early, but let's take a look at the volume. Volume is down. Yeah, not much action at all in the markets with the volume. All right. Yeah, look at that. Kind of quiet there. There it is. And I guess much the same for gold too. Kind of quiet in Hong Kong and Shanghai and the like. Silver's up only 1 cent now. It looks like silver's going to go to the bottom, to the downside. To the downside. Yeah, so think about that. Silver goes down now. It's just like, I don't know. It's like Lassie Farms. Yeah, we haven't seen Lassie Farm in a while. Nick, we've not seen in a long time. I wonder if Nick is mad at me because I've seen him on other channels, but not here. And T-Girl Amber we've not seen in a while either. Good point, Nickel Stacking. We have 188 likes. Thank you so much. If you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. As we look at these markets now, silver barely hanging on, only up 1 cent right now. Gold down $3. We'll see what happens. So there it is. All right, let's see here. Jeff Nelson says here, I do pick up quarters, dimes, nickels at the gas stations I work at. Pretty common nowadays with all the begging going on in Cali. Yes, it's true. Good point. All right. I hate when that happens. Let's see here. Richard Metcalf says this: we should always remember silver is volatile. Expect bumps in the road. It's silver nature. That's right. Exactly right. Well said, Richard Metcalf. You nailed it for sure. Nick is doing summer vacation things. Okay, yes. Well deserved for Nick's coins. Slurpon says Joey lives. And 79 is mad at me, but even though I have made her angry, she's still here. This is good news. It means all hope is not lost. We've not lost Terry completely. She's hanging on by a thread, nonetheless. But but other than that, she's here. Let's see here. Let me get over here to 25. What do we got going over here? We're gonna do this. Okay. Art T 9855. Some TSA chump is pissed off that you stiffed his extra money at the moment. Yes, indeed. How much money is left in the coin return shots at coin counter machines? Not very much. In fact, I was at a store the other day and it was in the opposite end. I didn't see the thing, but I should have walked up there and checked it out, but I didn't. All right. As I'm not below checking the coin. I always check the coin slots in vendor machines. And especially all the payphones I run across. I'm always checking the payphones. Oh, yeah. They're everywhere here. By the way, Niels Han Dynasty is here. Gold Maple is here. Bill Arlington, Melting Down, is still here. You guys are awesome. Very good. Okay, let's see here. And Wasilla Stacker, hope things are well for you, Mr. Salivate. Always super busy here in the summertime. Still trying to find time to watch a good portion of your videos, though. Thank you, sir, for keeping me informed. Well, thank you, sir. And I do appreciate it. I know you guys have lives, and it means so much to me that you take time out of your day to watch the videos. It certainly does, so I appreciate you, Wasilla Stacker. Ominous Rooster, my guess is the dime in the center frame. Good guess, it's not it, but I do show you later in the video. I have a small bag of coins from around the world. I should have left them behind, thrown them in the fountains in the country of that country. Well, Ominous Rooster, I hope you will come back and watch the video to the end, because I do show that what the coin is at the end. Jenna Master, and the masses, the vast majority don't use cash for the most part around here in Toronto and Canada. All right. Very good, very good. And let's see here. Yeah, I checked the gumball machines for any missed gumballs. I don't want to miss any gumballs. I love those gumballs. C Farm Wide says, couldn't tell what it was, but I picked it out. Also thought of one of the Roosevelt dimes may have been. Yeah, some of those Roosevelt dimes did look like it, but it was indeed not that. All right. We've got Peter Groneveld says here, nothing wrong with CBDCs. Do your own research. Well, I tell you what, I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking, but I think there's everything. Because of my dumb own research, there's everything is wrong with CBDCs. Bad news. Even if they restrict themselves now, the framework for it is bad enough. That's the Fed now. But they get into it. All they got to do is flip a couple of switches, and it's not good. There's nothing good that will come from a central bank digital currency. Nothing. And I've done my own research. Peter, I encourage you to do your own research on them. Anyways. Cybercurrent Twitcher says that's a crazy amount of money to leave behind. Funnily enough, I just referenced using cash in a video I'm just uploading. Cool. Yes, indeed. That's right. And Silver High says, when you leave behind $1 million and change at TSA checkpoints, that creates a heck of an agent coffee fund. It sure does. That's right. That's a big coffee fund for sure. Let's do one more, then we'll take a look at the markets here. Before we get back to these comments, we'd like to go back and forth here. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging with me tonight. Oh, no worries. Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you, Big Test Unit. So it was a little bit of a test, it was a test one there. For adding more coming in the future. Well, thank you, Big Test Unit. I am honored and humbled, and I appreciate your kindness for that. Very kind of you indeed. Sabinator is here. So, Homestead Aquarius, a good hide-and-seek sale. I did not see that. I had my eye on the dime that was above it. above another dime, the dime that was the highest above the coin you just picked up. Leave no change behind. I pick it up too and turn it into silver and gold. It all adds up. That's right. Exactly. It sure does. Very, very true that. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius. All right. Let's get down here and let's take a look here. What are the markets telling us now? Is silver holding on? Let's refresh it. No, it's down. For the first time tonight, silver is down 1 cent. It's time for everybody to get depressed. That's it for silver. It's all and done for tonight. Man, always test. That's right. Always testy. Yeah, good job, Big Test Unit. 208 likes. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Who knows? We might get 500 tonight, although that is a far cry. That's a pretty big goal to reach. Dove season is here. 49 Fine is here. The cat is still here. Mark B is with us tonight. And we've got silver now down 2 cents. Gold only down $1.70. Both down 0.07%. So they're down at the same rate, but not the same dollar amount. Platinum down up $1. It's the only metal that's in the positive right now. It was down earlier, but it's up $1. Palladium is down $8 tonight. Wow. Yes, indeed. Tiger World is here. Buy the dip. Good to see Tiger Wood. Welcome. Good to see you. And silver's going to crash, says John Williamson. That's right, it crash, but hopefully it won't burn. It's okay if it crashes, but just don't burn. We don't want that. All right, let's see here. Very good. And let's see here. Sell everything. There you go, C-130. But don't sell your C-130. We need that to corkscrew into Bagram Air Base. Well, I can't do that now. The Chinese, I think, have probably taken it over by now. All right, let's see here. Let's move on over here. We've got Richard Metcalf about this video. This is another one that didn't get very many views. If you get a chance, I hope you all will check out this video. 1 million coins left behind. You'll never guess where. Video. I've never left any change at the airport that I know of, but with the hassle of emptying your pocket, taking off your shoes, and rushing through the checkpoint, I can see it happening. Free money, I'll pick it up, as long as it isn't coming from taxes. That's exactly right. Very good. Good to see Jeff W. Welcome. Steve C. is here. Welcome, Steve C. And we have the lovely Annie Oakley with us tonight. She's a surefire shooter, straight shooter from western Kansas, not Nebraska. But I hope she'll give me a hug anyway, even though I made that mistake. Steve says $5 or $55 and use cash more than any other payment method. Cash is always my preferred payment method. Me too, brother. Well done, well done. Mark Hazley on this video about CBDC. And he says that CBDCs are only good for one thing. The CBs, that's right, the central banks. Let them use it, let them keep it. It's time to go to anything not involved the Fed and a central bank. Decentralized currencies and assets not controlled or attached to a government as a source of origination is what world freedom needs for private and commercial trade. The abuses of power are now quite evident among governments, and we see that with Canada and what they did with the truckers. The Fed being a secret organization of central banks agreeing that you don't deserve to withdraw your money from your bank account without answering questions is enough in and of itself. Let's use assets instead of debt to accrue interest and impoverishes world citizens. Make public servants responsible again by taking away the ability to print a currency used by citizens. Amen. Well said. Very good. Glad you guys are here. Annie Oakley. All right. She's in with us right now. She's got this to say. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude for making this video, Sal. Very enjoyable. Well, thank you, Annie Oakley. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. And thank you for taking the time to watch that one. Didn't get very many views, but thank you. All right. And speaking of Mark Hazley, he's here now. Mark Hazley, great comment. Great comment. You're right. Yay, gold and silver. Thank you so much for that, Mark Hazley. Major Lepke, fractional gold is the way. Not everyone can buy a full ounce. That's right. Exactly. Although I will say, even so, it's good to get some fractional, but it is a good exercise to save up, I think, indeed. And D. Glass says, silver is where the potential is now. Gold will always have the gold standard, but the time for silver has arrived. Yes, indeed. I think so. I think so, too. It's undervalued, for sure. All right. And let's see here. We've got Winston Smith says, It will take very little increase to buyers to force the price up. The current percent of people in the USA that own silver is what, 1%? Probably a little more than that, but maybe you're right. Get to 5% or more, and that is all that is needed to force the price much higher. Yep, I think so too. And like in the silver squeeze, it may not have much effect on the market price, even though I think it will have some. The physical price will change drastically. Massive premiums. Massive. And Kat Balu watches all of my videos. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Kat. I'm honored and humbled. And appreciate you being here, Kat. And if you don't mind, maybe comment on it. Just let me know you're there. But I do appreciate it for sure. There you go. Department of Numismatics, stack constitutional copper. Yes, indeed. Well, actually, believe it or not, if you stack dimes, nickels, and quarters and cents before 1983, then you already are. Big Test Unit. Whoa. Big Test Unit has just given 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. The test worked. Now he's taking it to the next level here. Thank you, sir. 5 Salivate Metal memberships were gifted by Big Test Unit. That is awesome. Thank you, sir. If you received one of those from Big Test Unit, give him a warm thank you. That is very nice of you. Great job indeed. Very cool. Let's see. Ponzi Zombie Killer. I love that name. I've been selling to buy Marlboros. We is doomed. Oh, man. Well, I tell you what. You're definitely doomed if you're doing that, because the cigarettes will kill you. Gold will help you. That's right. Don't do that. Don't buy the Marlboro. Stop smoking and keep buying gold, and hold on to the gold you have. And silver too. Very good. All right. Now we've got Kevin La Lupe. China also has overproduced EVs, driving price down, and demand for EVs has fallen over 30% and will continue to fall as people are now realizing how impractical they are. Indeed, you're exactly right. Exactly right. Very good to see Tertiary Objective. Welcome. Good to see you. Department of Numismatics. So good to see you. Glad you're here. Thank you so much. Anybody know how many thumbs up we have now on the video? Appreciate you guys. There used to be a time where the thumbs up would just change automatically. They did away with that feature. I don't know why, but all right. Zephiel says, what the heck is that black case? 10 10th-ounce eagles or something? Yes, it is. Keep watching, Zephiel. I explained that case later in the video. All right, let's do one more, then we'll take a look at the markets again. From Viper Forever 05. Yeah, Viper Forever 05 says this. I've always bought fractional. I don't want to be in a situation where I can't find a buyer because one coin is 5K spot. Yes, I hear you. I understand that. Although I think probably you would be able to find a buyer. It's probably very difficult not to be able to find gold, or find or buy gold. It's very liquid. Gold is very liquid. Now the price may be, they may give you a little less under spot for it, but you'll still be able to sell it and probably sell it for fairly close to spot. 351 watching. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the numbers watching. That changes, but I can't see the thumbs up for some reason. All right, let's see here. Cemetery Shop says, I love stacking small gold. It's the best way for me to accumulate a pile of gold in my budget. Yes, definitely. Very, very good. That's awesome. Nice. Let's take a look here at the market, shall we? What's going on? Speaking of gold, it's down 90 cents. We may see gold get back in a positive territory tonight. Silver's trying to hang on. It's now down only 1 cent tonight. So we may see it go back in the green. You never know. And we'll see here. Okay, 243 thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, if we can get thumbs up. Tiger Stacker is here. He's a big fan of the fractional. We are not governments. Buy small until you stack enough, and then buy bigger and bigger as you can. That's right. See, for Tiger Stacker's budget, he can only buy kilo-size bars. He can't get the ton-size bars, so he's got to get fractional, just kilos. That's it. No, I'm teasing you. Good to see you, Tiger Stacker. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And Tiger Stacker has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Very kind of you, Tiger Stacker. Wow. Man, way to go, brother. Appreciate that, my friend. If you receive one of those from Tiger Stacker, give him a warm welcome. Very kind of you indeed. Let's see here. Yep, dollar cost averaging is definitely a good way to do it. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Now, silver's down 4 cents. So this is the lowest it's been all night. Started out in positive territory. We saw it go up 11 cents earlier, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, big test unit shows there's 255 thumbs up. Thank you. All right. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Doomsayer. I appreciate that, my friend. Good to see you. And Mark Lester is always here, just doesn't say much. Well, Mark Lester, I am honored and humbled that you're here, and I appreciate that so much for you being here, sir. Very good. Feeding chickens. We're here just looking at the markets. Silver's taking a dip tonight, down 4 cents. There you go. That's right. Bill 457's got the thing here. Funk 20 and Funk 5049. I don't know what that is. Funk 40. Is that a bolt thrower song? Napalm Death? I'm not sure. Superleaf, good to see you. Or is that an Infectious Groove song? I'm not sure. Never heard of it. All right, we'll get back to the markets here in a moment. We've got Richie Luxury. It says this here tonight. Shout out to Tiger. Yes, indeed. Great job. If I found fractional gold at spot, I'd buy it, but I'd trade it for ounces at my first chance. Yep. No, I understand. Yeah, that's a good point. I probably would do for some of it too, but I probably need a little bit more fractional in my stack. But thanks, Richie Luxury, for sure. Tiger Stacker. Whoa, thank you, Tiger Stacker, with a $10 super chat. Very kind of you indeed. Oh, okay, it's a band. I didn't know that, Davy Jones. Okay, no worries, Annie Oakley. She's still listening, but she's got to keep working. I understand that. Thank you so much for listening, Annie Oakley. So here's what Tiger Stacker says in his super chat. He's been at work in New Mexico. Wow, I woke up and found you here. When I got home, I will make more videos. I love your channel. Thank you. So you're in New Mexico now. That's a far cry from West Virginia. That's cool. Are you in Albuquerque? Are you doing stuff like, you ever seen Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad? Hope you're not doing that kind of drug work. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Very good. Okay. Funk 49 from Joe Walsh. Okay. I did not know that. That's awesome. Well, safe travels, Tiger Stacker. Appreciate that, my friend. He's working hard. Definitely. Appreciate everything you do, brother. Yes, indeed. Thank you, John Williamson. Wise old owl. Thank you, brother. All right, let's see here. We've got Mimic says here, I'm working on my second 1 ounce, but it's difficult. I hear you, brother. I know what you mean. All right. Carrie Taryn says, having so many different sizes will be helpful in an SHTF situation. True that. You did really well with that set in the case. I wouldn't break it up either. Very nice. Yeah, just something about the memory of it, for what it means, and the deal. Yes, indeed, because I think I bought that when it was trading about $1,200. No small town traveling ERs doctors in common, then fly home to West Virginia. Okay, very cool. All right, awesome. There you go. Traveling ER doctors is a common thing. That's right. Very good, Tiger Stacker. Awesome. Providing quite the service. There's underserved communities for sure. My name is Nobody says, I'm a fan of the 20 pesos gold coin as well as those pesos. Love those Mexican golds. Really cool. All right. Robert Simeon says here, I've been intentionally buying fractional for about 6 months. In the event 1 ounce gold becomes unobtainable, the fractional will be most accessible and therefore liquid should I need to sell. But I don't plan on selling anything ever. There you go. Yep, indeed, some good point. Good point indeed. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Plumber Bannock says here, for fractional gold, I always thought the combi bars from Valcambi were pretty cool and also practical, but it depends on the premiums. Yes, me. I think they're fairly high premium too. Fairly high premium. All right, Silver Hair Stacker says this. Appreciate Silver Hair. He's been a long time viewer of the channel. He actually got to visit, if I'm not mistaken, he got to visit with Cybercurrent Twitcher. Went to jolly old England. Correct me if I'm wrong, CCT, if you're still here, but I think Silver Hair Stacker went to visit you. You know my preference for fractional gold, and yes, the 20 francs are still available around 5% above spot. Amen. That's right. Silver Hair Stacker is an LMU 20 franc guy through and through. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. PG Coin World. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see all of you guys. If I forget to say hello to you, it's likely because there's a lot of activity here. But I do appreciate each and every one of you taking your time to be with me here tonight. And KD8 Rap says, I've been trading full ounces for fractional, taking a little hit on quantity, but trade was 8 proof 10th Eagles for 1 ounce Krugerrand. But I'm happy. That's pretty cool. I think you did pretty good there for the proofs. Stack it to the rafters. Well, quarter ounce maples are my go-to for fractional gold. Interesting. You don't see those too often. Quarter ounce maples. But that's cool. I mean, they're available. I don't see too often on channels. But yes, go-to. Good stuff. All right. All right. Zombie killing. By the way, if you ever wanted to check out of this channel, you can at any time. And here's the thing. You can also leave, all right? I give you the freedom. If you're going to check out here, you can also leave. But I don't want you to. I want you to be here. I want you to stay here. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to check out or leave here. I'm quoting the old Eagles song, by the way. Some people in the chat were talking about that. You can check out anytime, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel West Virginia. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Down in Wheeling, yeah. Or Charleston. Let's see here. All right, we met up with Silver Hair Stacker twice while he was here. Once at Stonehenge and then in London. Nice. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. Stonehenge in London. Stonehenge with the old Texan. How do I get out, Sal? Well, everybody can leave except for 79. I'm going to keep her in my basement. John Gregory, listening in from Manchester, United Kingdom. Had to take some profits this week to pay some bills. Keep up the good work. Well, I understand, my friend. I'm sorry you had to do that to liquidate some of that stack, but I appreciate you, John. And hang in there. I hope you can get it back. Hang in there. Yes, indeed. All right. No, thank you, guys. Yes, thank you, Dan W. Glad you're here. I stay here for an hour after every live. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dean R. You're awesome. And glad you guys are here. Very good. Let's see here. Let's get over here, too. Ponzi Zombie Killer. My stack gets shorter as inflation is going buck ash crazy. It ain't cool. Well, I tell you, the only way it gets shorter is if you have to sell some of it, because your stack will not change as inflation goes up unless you sell. I hope you didn't have to, but if you had to, I understand. There are times when you have to sell too. And Conk35 says, what is your opinion on buying fractional gold bullion versus old coins like quarter eagles or half eagles? Well, those are getting fairly close to spot too. I should have made mention of those. I should have showed those in this video because, yes, they are definitely something to consider. And there are ways, especially if you get them cleaned, you can get them for practically spot now. This is one of those days where pre-33, and I love pre-33 gold, especially the Indians and the St. Gaudens. I would almost pay 1 ounce price for a 0.96 St. Gaudens gold double eagle. That's my favorite coin. Dude, I love that thing. It's a pretty cool coin. I like it. I like it a lot. Stack 'em High says the most popular fractional gold in the UK is a full sovereign, 7.98 grams of 22 karat gold, 7.332 grams of 24 karat gold. There you go. Thank you, Stack 'em High. Yes, it's a good one indeed. Let's take a look at the markets now, shall we? Boom Shalaka, gold is down $1.60 tonight to $2,326.10. Silver is down 6 cents. Down 6 cents for silver, $30.42. Platinum has flatlined tonight. Flatline for platinum to $1,046. Palladium down $6, $9.34. Platinum is kicking palladium's butt right now in both areas. It's crazy to see that. I knew it was coming, and here it is. All right. Tomoko's Enterprise. We love Dean. He's awesome. He's been on the channel a long time for sure. That's indeed. F. Hawk Trudeau. I can't seem to get a mention at all. Are my comments even showing up? Are you talking about in the videos? Sometimes YouTube will delete comments. So watch out for that. Just don't be discouraged. It's never me deleting your comments. Sometimes YouTube will do that. But I do apologize if that happens. I don't know why it occurs. Sometimes it'll be sent to the help for review folder here, and then I approve them, and then they don't show up. But know that it's not me if your comments are getting deleted. So we appreciate you being here. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. Tomoko's Enterprise says this. Hey, bud, I figured that with the silver floating around $31.80, some confidence in silver would be happening. Sales are rare these past couple of weeks. The shot grain dealers are right up there with the prices as well. The extra money could have passed along to the buyer. My costs never change any different than they did yesterday. Damn the hunts and all like them. Yes, I understand. It's tough. It's got to be a tough market, especially if you're an artist. Silver poor. Let's see here. Andrew Munchkin says, let me get over here to make this especially feasible here. What's going on here? We got to do this the right way. Oh, man, let's see here. Where are we at? Men, as bad things look, it's actually worse, he says here with the on the video that I did about the fractional gold here. This is Andrew Munchkin. He says, as a faithful stacker once told me, boy, if you can't run a mile with your whole stack as fast as the lightning, then sell some until you can. Buy if you can run with it. Actually, I disagree with that. Oh, that was my old mailman who got me stacking and fly fishing. Thank you, Ray. Well, I disagree with that. As you're limiting yourself, and you're pretty much betting that you're going to have to bug out in a moment's notice. That's highly unlikely to happen anytime soon. So highly unlikely. And by the way, if you haven't prepared to stay in place or to move in an efficient manner and bug out, you're already in serious trouble. If you have to bug out and get out in a hurry, you're likely not going to be able to get enough of gold and silver to fit and go. So anyways, I'd say prepare better than that. There you go. 143 voted in the poll 20 times. By the way, make sure to vote in the poll and check out. So we have 427 votes, but I think we don't even have 300 thumbs up, is my guess. So if you'll do that, I would appreciate it. 1862 Gold Liberty Head. Nice, CCT. If you did show that on your channel, I did not. I don't remember, but that's cool. Thank you. Better to bug in than bug out. That's right, Tiger Stacker. Exactly right. That's right. Very good. Let's see here. Let's go to see Phipps 1969 on this Do It video. Says, great video, Sal. I used to avoid fractional due to the high premiums, but I've been finding all kinds of fractional from 10th to quarter to pre-33 and foreign coins for spot and close to it in the last few months. It's been a lot of fun picking up and learning about new coins. It really is. It's really cool. I mean, the thing is really, when you think about it, the 1 ounce gold coins are nice, and I like them and I prefer them. But there's something like those old coins that how they used to circulate, or based off of coins that circulated, like the restrikes for the Mexican and the sovereigns and all that, you know. It's a piece of history, even though it's a modern coin. I think it's really cool to have them. I like them. ECB here says this, a little bit of a longer comment, but we're going to get to it. He says here, I own several fractional ounce gold coins, and I do so for a specific reason. I can see a time coming when inflation will be high and perhaps a lot higher than in recent years. If so, then I may be cashing in some of my gold to pay my property taxes. I can't do this directly, but as all stackers know, a quick trip to the local coin shop will solve that problem. In any case, if by selling a full ounce coin to pay those property taxes, I'm fine with that, but that may not be the choice I get to make. Maybe selling 1.25 or 1.6, 1.75 ounces, I can get enough cash just to make the tax payment. Doing that will leave me more of my wealth in gold and less in whatever fiat currency is in the vogue at the time. Yes, I would much rather spend fiat paper to pay my bills if I can and keep the gold, but that might not be an option for an uncertain future. I like the flexibility of having multiple coin sizes to which to choose. Yep, you're right. Very good point. They do cost more per ounce, but the increased flexibility of selling is worth it. Yep, I definitely agree with that. That's a very, very good point. Thank you so much for the comment. Big test unit, rose gold. Rose gold is a gold that has between 75 to 85% gold in it. And it really does, the copper coloring gives it a very, very reddish hue to it. And that is what rose gold is. The United States Mint produced their first rose gold coin in 2017 with the breast cancer awareness coin. Or I think it may have been 2018. I think it was 2017. And it's 85% gold. CCT, it's getting late. Thank you. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you, CCT. Appreciate you so much for being here tonight. Make sure to check out CCT's channel. He did a great video today on his pickups, and he shows his CCT silver slide and slurps some coffee. He slurps some coffee. You'll be able to see that. Keep calm and stack on. All right. Let's refresh this, and we'll take a look at the markets while we're here, because that's why we're here. And look at this, folks. We've got gold now down 4 cents. Platinum is back up again, up $1 to $1,047. Gold is now down $1.70. $2,326. Not a lot of activity tonight. Not much volume happening that we noticed earlier. A member here showed it. Talked about it here, said the volume was low, and he was indeed right in both gold and silver, so we'll keep an eye on this. But now silver, whoa, silver is now flatline tonight. Imagine that. Let's take a look at the volume now, shall we? Starting to pick up here, but the volume has stayed relatively constant and low on the low side. Take a look at gold. Gold volume fairly low too. You can see it was higher then, but kind of low, modest, down 90 cents now gold is. So we may see the metals kind of pick back up a little bit, but it's not going to be much activity, I don't predict here. James O'Neill Brown with some algorithmic food here for us. Algorithmic Earth and Easter Island statue. Morris Monnet says here, I'm not buying gold at these prices. I have plenty from when it was below 1,200. Sovereigns and 20 franc gold coins for the best fraction to buy back then. Maple Leafs for a full ounce. I've been selling 100-ounce silver bars and sitting on the cash until gold comes back down. Put some of my silver profits into copper mine stock for now. All right, there you go, Morrison. I understand that for sure. 293 likes. Thank you, Red Crawler. Man, we're getting close. We only need 7 more likes if my math is correct. Is my math correct? 7 more likes to hit 300 likes on this live stream. Wow. Can we, if that can happen, oh man, it would make my hour. Not my full day, but a good solid hour of my day will be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Wow. Leave it in or break them up. It depends on what the sentimentality of the cross is to you, rubies, because it really isn't doing much good in there unless you just enjoy it. Enjoy the cross, you know. I mean, it's kind of a unique way to do it. Let's see here. 300 now. Thank you, guys. 308 says Mike Raymer. Nice. Very cool. Thank you, guys. And if you are so inclined, there is a thumb up button if you haven't pressed it yet. We might be able to get 400 tonight. We've got a lot of comments that pop through here. Let's go back in time just a little bit more. I'm going to catch up on this. We're going to do this. The 92 Freightliner says, it is the responsibility of every citizen to question authority. That's right, Ben Franklin. Boom, you're exactly right. Well said. I'm 14, says the Supercars SNL. That's cool. Nice. 14 now. He's 24 now. Maybe he'll come back in and say hello to us. Razor 1981 from 10 years ago says this on this coin. Or round, rather. Great vid. Thanks for sharing. You're all class, man. Always a pleasure to watch, listen to what you have to say. Well, thank you, Razor 1981. I hope you will come back. I'm still here saying stuff. Yes, indeed. All right. Morris Monnet says 320 now. 79. We're here to make 79 feel alive. We're going to get the pixie dust out of her rear end and wake her up. You've got to do it. We've got to do it. We got to have 79 be alive and awake here. Med Gas Guy says this here on this video. Silver coin unboxing, 25th anniversary. Still have that coin. I remember getting it. I'm doing this video on it. Kind of a busy design on there, but it's kind of cool. Says, I've been ordering from Talisman this year, and the one thing I noticed with them is you order 2 coins or more in a single order, they tend to ship your coins in a box. The only exception to this is when I ordered a couple of Superman coins in pre-sale, and these coins were shipped individually in a box. Great video. Please keep uploading more. And actually, I have. I've done a lot more since then. Thank you, Medgas Guy. And I have a question for you. Is that your real voice on camera, or are you embellishing it? Keep up the great work. Well, Medgas Guy, I'm going to leave this to you. Why don't you come back to the channel and hear my voice now and see what it sounds like now compared to then, and then I'll let you know. Very good. And, whoa, Big J just took the 1 ounce gold coin challenge just this week. Way to go, Big J. That is awesome. Congratulations. What did you get? Was this the challenge that I issued, or that you took and you made good on it this week? And if so, what did you get? I don't want to miss your response. If you type my name out or leave a small super chat, I'll be able to see it very quickly. But thank you so much. And Seth Shepard's been here the whole time, too. It's a good thing we didn't say anything negative about Seth Shepard, because he was here listening. Whew, man, that's a good thing. Wow, let's see here. Very good. All right. So thank you, Big J. Let us know what you got. All right. Now, Dilly in the 145 from today's video says, EY, God bless. Well, thank you, Dylan. Actually, I think that's a different person here. We'll see here. Pawn shop is generally not a good place to buy. Very rarely do you get good deals there, but you could. Just depends. Know the precious metals you're buying before you buy. Trust but verify. And it says, God bless. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate that very much. And Mark Hazley says here, any gold is good gold. Yep, in the end, really, that's what it boils down to, although there are some more preferable things here. All right, it was a Canadian maple. All right, it was your challenge. Did you say Canadian maple above? You may have said that, and I missed it. I was so excited about it. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, very good. 1 Canadian maple. Good choice. Way to go, Big J. That is awesome. And good to see Wega Paul is here. Appreciate you guys being here. So Mark Hazley, any gold is good gold. The thought of anyone holding debt notes when troubled times arise is a sad thought. The thought of fiat is evaporating month by month as BRICS countries trade their various paper instruments for commodities worldwide. America's wake-up call by the masses will eventually come, and it will be horrible to behold. Just my sincere opinion. Well, Mark Hazley, I don't know if you're still here, but everybody that can hear the sound of my voice right now, you're going to want to stay tuned for tomorrow's video. There is big news about what gold has done recently that I'm going to be sharing with you tomorrow morning. You're not going to want to miss it. It is mind-blowing, really. And no, that will not be in the title, although it should be in the title. But stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Mark Hazley sort of touched on it here. Spirit-filled mindset. Just buy silver if you can't afford an ounce of gold. Actually, I would say if you have enough silver or have a good amount, I'd say diversify into some gold. Get you some fractional gold. If you really want the gold, fractional gold is a waste of cash and premiums. Well, Spirit-filled, that's exactly. Did you watch the video? Because the premiums have crashed on fractional gold. Absolutely crashed on them. Watch the video, Spirit-filled mindset. Gold should be used for bigger purchases and not barter. Yeah, well, again, check out the video because I talk about the premiums in there. All right. Where are we at? Love me some fractional. That's cool there, Evil Cowboy. Evil Cowboy was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not, but yes, indeed. Good stuff. Mo Love says, platinum and palladium for the long-term hodl. Oh, okay. Well, I honestly, I do hodl my platinum and palladium, but I hodl pretty much everything. Let's see here. Ah, yeah, it's good coffee. It's pretty cool right now, but it is here. Let's see here. For a good time, call Sal. That's right. Better call Sal for a good time. That's right, Gold Chick. We almost had a date at 2:30 in the morning, but I missed out. Dang it. All right. Let's see here. The Tribe says, before the gold Krugerrand fractional European gold, we're the gold bullion of the people. For many banks, that's right. Lira, francs, guilders, exactly. That's exactly right. You're right, the tribe. And don't ask what Morris hodls. That's right. We don't want to ask that. I'll keep that different. All right, let's see here. I agree with most pawn shops, but my pawn shop is the best. Beats all competition, including my LCS, all-in-one in Charleston. Is it great to buy from? I'll have to check them out. Well, next time I'm through the area. That's cool. Yeah, there are exceptions, and I think Tiger Stacker touched on it. I don't want to lump all the pawn shops in together. Some of them truly are really good and care and are out for the people. I don't want to lump them. I don't want to be general. I don't want to generalize them all, but that's good. Thank you. That is. I'm glad that you got that, Tiger Stacker. That's an amazing thing for sure. All right. WTX metal detecting. I've been stacking a short time, and I do watch the ounce price each day, but just don't see why the hype by $1 or less move at a time. Well, WTX, it's interesting to see what moves the price, and $1 move in silver in one day is a pretty big deal, because it tells us where the sentiment is and where it could go from here. Because sooner or later that dollar could lead to another 50-cent move in the same direction the next day, and by the third day you might have yourself a bull run or a crashing market, or a market that is in a bear market. So it's part of just the precious metals market updates that I do on this channel. So I look at this, and a lot of people say, well, it's only $1, but if $1 in one day is a big deal, it's a big deal. So, but if you ever see a title on one of my videos, a silver price surge today, a surge to me means over a 2% move up in the price, and or if it tanks or it gets crushed in a certain day, move same direction. If it goes 4%, that's pretty much a massive gain, or even 4 or 5% in one day is an explosion in price for that day. It's temporal. It's a temporal thing. So I hope that makes sense. But part of what I do in the channel is give you the latest news in precious metals, and that means that we'll watch the markets. That's why you may see one video from me that says one day silver price surges. What's next with the price? Where could it go next, based off of what happened today? And then 2 days later, silver price crashes. Who knows how low it will go from here? What's going on? Because that's the market sentiment. I am just reporting on the market sentiment, and I'm also giving options, giving scenarios on why this occurs, so that people can be realistic about what silver could do. It's volatile, and I'm reporting on the volatility. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Please respond to that, because I took time to answer that. But let me say, very good. Keith Newmeyer sold out of their new 10-ounce bars, so must have had a good sale weekend. Must have. That's amazing. That is pretty cool. All right. Super giant geckos. Hell no. I bought my tents when they were $125. Well, nice. That means you bought when gold was trading probably at $1,000 or less. All right. Let's see here. All right. Benny Lava says, spot deal. Wish I can get those. Well, shop around. There's ways you can find them. FindBullionPrices.com is one place. Okay, Reboot says we have 345 thumbs up. That's awesome. We only need 55 more. 55 more to get to the magic 400 thumbs up. That'll be our goal for tonight. And make sure you participate in our poll as well too. And the thing is that the poll has a lot more participation there than the amount of thumbs up. That's crazy. That's weird. I don't know why that occurs, but anyways, let's see where the poll is. Yeah, we got 495 votes there and only 345 thumbs up. Will silver end the week higher or lower? 61% say higher, 39% lower. And silver's price is back in the green again. And thank you for the reminder on that. Who told me that? Sabinator. Thank you, Sabinator. Back in the green again. Back in the green light again. All right. $30.52. Gold still down $1.40. Look at that. Silver up, hanging in there in this low market trading. All right. And palladium is down. Yeah, palladium is down below platinum. Something that I predicted would happen. There must be some retooling going on for the catalytic converter stuff. I don't know. Yeah, where's Rocky tonight? I don't know. I hope he's okay. Bill Arrington is here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Big Test Unit. Time for food. All right. Big Test Unit, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate the support and I appreciate you being here tonight. You are the man. All right. Very, very good. And let's see here. Silver Turtle 65. I don't think JM Unleashed is here tonight. I haven't seen him. Anybody seen JM Unleashed? Silver Turtle 65 says, I think the Panama Balboa you picked up is silver. I never carried coins while traveling, just empty pockets to get through TSA easier. Actually, it was not silver. It was clad. If you look closely at it, it says 2005. Silver Speed, copper. Hello, Tony Trump. Good to see you. Let me tell you what the copper's doing. Copper's down slightly. It's $4.58 a pound. It had hit a high of $5 per pound, but it is down low. All right. JM was here and ran. Okay. Oh, he went to walk the dogs. Okay, walking the dogs. All right. Went to walk. Okay, I'm sorry I missed him leave. Thank you. All right. AMR 88457. Can you do a segment on platinum? I love it. I find the medium between gold and silver plus the rarity, in my opinion, makes it undervalued. Platinum coins are the most beautiful coins. Well, AMR 8457, your wish is my command. All I need to do is snap my fingers and make it happen. I already did it. AMR, I've done a lot of videos on platinum. A lot. So what you do is you go to my channel homepage, scroll all the way to the right, and you will see a little search button. Just in that search box right there, just type in platinum, and the magic will happen. In fact, I did a video very recently on platinum. Bad news for platinum. And this is why I stack platinum now. And they're not going to be in order, but there's a lot of different videos that I've done on it. Platinum. Price could see a massive boost because of this. Platinum versus gold. Which is best to preserve your wealth? Well, I'm still buying platinum. Silver versus platinum. Proof platinum gold unboxing. Or platinum eagle unboxing. Platinum demand decrease. Platinum price prediction for 2024. Platinum. Platinum. Platinum, 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 platinum. And did I mention platinum? There's a lot of platinum on my channel. Just gotta search for it, and you will find it. Seek and ye shall find. Isn't that in the Bible? Anyways, it's one of those things you can almost even make a hashtag out of it, or a hash brown out of it. Hash brown sounds pretty delicious right now. I could use a hash brown. All right, Tylee says, I love my 10th and quarter ounce coins. My strategy is an ounce of each mint in 10th and quarter denominations, 2 quarters and 5/10 of coin and maple for harmonic eagle, etc. It's a good way to do it. It's definitely a good way to do it. I like it. Okanakanachu, it says, and that's CS, I think. He's the one that says Slurp-O-Matic. Very good. Mark Bernard, I get the song stuck in his head. What song did I sing earlier? Now, even myself, I don't know that I got it, but if you can name the artist that I sang earlier, you're really good. Or maybe I'm not as bad of a singer as I thought. Can you tell me what artist I sang earlier? I'm in on some Kunta at the moment. I'm still buying African bullion. I bought another tube of Krugs on the dip, and now I'm feeling nickel rich. Nickel, nice. All right. Nick, I used to dislike the thin Gibraltar platinum coin, but the thinness is a safety feature. Almost impossible to counterfeit. That's true. You're right. Gold Chick, can you do a video on platinum? Nick, I'm with you on that. I like it thick too, but I got the same one. And you're right, it is pretty much like a security feature. Also, the Philharmonics are also the same as well. Department of Numismatics enjoys hash browns as the next guy, but I'm cutting back on those, and cannoli. And cut the carbs. Oh man, that's right, cannoli. I want my cannolis. That's the soprano food. Get me the cannoli. That's right. Ready for silver to the moon, says Vaughn Finefield. Eagles, oh, the Hotel California. That's right. But there's another one again. Back in the high life again. That's the one I did. I said it, but back in the silver stacking again. If you can recognize that artist. Tom Petty, Running Down a Dream. Yeah, it was not running down a dream. I cannot find my seam. I got it into a beam. All right, anyways, let's see here. Now I sang a Soul Patch Jackson says, I used to get grams for 44 PPL, always blasting it. There you go. People was always blasting it. Yes. I hear you. For 44. And West Welk, couldn't get no silver, couldn't get no gold. And what song is that from? I'm not sure. Mark Hazley says here, and I quote directly, he's been active on the channel. This is that the silver's price could crash if these two things happen. Unless demand can be diminished to the point of surplus by industry, I don't see silver inventory being available indefinitely. That's why I stack hard. I stack when I can. Otherwise, just because hard assets hold their value better than debt during my semi-retirement years. Yes, indeed. Good point. Just hold on. Stack on. Very good. I'm almost done with this coffee. Getting near the end. Oh, man. No, Mark, this is a good comment. You don't post. I appreciate your comments. Never say that. There's never enough. Never too much. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. It means a lot. E-Cord, welcome, E-Cord. Good to see you. We've got one Indian dude. I wholeheartedly agree the 20-gram gold bars from the Perth Mint are nice, and I like how the premiums are practically non-existent. It is nice. Jeff Nelson, any gold is better than no gold. Lots of choices and deals to be had if you do your due diligence. Indeed, that's exactly right. Very, very true. And but premiums, yes. Well, Moose, keep watching about the premiums. Talk about those in here. Shannon Harris, the people who pump silver with useless words, pretty promised by guessing just so they can say they're the first to say it, got it right. I buy silver every week, regardless of the foolish ignorant talk. Just stack, baby. Silver or gold and any form of physical metals is monetary at its base. That's right, exactly. Bill, if you could carry a tune, maybe you can make some money with that raspy voice. Exactly. Very true. Or I could sing Can't Get Out, Can't Get Out by Vengeance Rising. Great song, man. I'd play it now, but I get a copyright strike. Man, OTG, you're a man after my own heart. Man, I love some old school Vengeance. That's awesome that you knew that. Can't get out. I can't forget the lyrics, but I do remember that. That was off of Destruction Comes, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, or Once Dead. It's been a while since I've heard it, but it's either Once Dead or Destruction Comes. Let's see here. It might have been Once Dead. I think it is Once Dead, because that's got that real snappy snare. They did the trash can snare thing before Metallica ever did. Doug theme. We've got, of course, Larry Farkas. Dual guitar. Bluesy guitar lead. Gotta love it. Gotta love me some. I'm nerding out on some Vengeance now. Of course, Roger Martinez. He stepped away from the faith, and he's got cancer now, unfortunately, but I pray that he gets healed. And then Glenn Cucuruso, I think, is the drummer, but I forget. Anyways. Something like that. Anyways, all right, very good. Let's see here. We've got World Money Wins. I was hoping he would see this. He says, thanks for the shout-out, Sal. No problem. It definitely inspired me on this one. A great channel World Money Wins has. The fractional gold has really made stacking more fun for me, getting some of my fractional at spot lately. And with the way the price has been rising, by the time I get the order in the mail, it's below spot. It can and will be a much worse way to buy in a bear market. Exactly. True that. All right. Let's see here. Matthew Holbrook says, anytime is the right time to buy a fractional gold. It stacks up just the same, may cost a bit more, but it doesn't stop you from buying it. And it costs a lot less now than it did. At least the premiums were, sure. John Schroeder says, I used to buy online, will never buy online again unless under spot. Local coin shops give me unbelievable deals, plus the more you buy, the better deals you get. That's true. Sometimes the selection isn't quite there. Very good. All right. Michael Rodriguez, I buy a fractional but in bar form, 0.5, 10 grams. Yes, and I didn't mention bars here, and I probably should have. But yes, definitely if you can find good deals on those, look out for those as well. Ovold says, in Argentina, they want either Bitcoin, silver, or dollars, no gold, which is interesting. That is interesting. Did not know that, Ovold. Wild. Oh, I agree with you, Mark B. It's insane what's going on in the country. We have a chance to change it, though. But we've got to be able to make it too big to rig. That's right. Too big to rig. That's the only way we're going to do it. All right, very good. And let's see here. Bill 457 says, like the foreign fractional gold. Yes, indeed. Good stuff, good stuff. Craig Jones says here, I found a Mexican wedding token a few months back, thinking it could be fake, but the price was right. $9. Whoa. I took it to a dealer with an XRF. Surprise, it was $14K. I kept it in my wallet for luck. Way to go. That's a great deal. Yes, indeed. All right. That's right, Mark Hazley. Very, very good. Let's see here. Reboot says we have 377 thumbs up. We need about 25 more to give a cushion there to make it. Whoa! Dude! I can't believe it. Look at this. Lars Job, out of nowhere, just in a surprise attack, has dropped a thermonuclear bomb of 50 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. It is still, the fallout from it is not stopping. Look at that. It's just filling it up. Look at this. Amazing. If you receive one of those from Lars, give him a warm thank you. That is amazing. Lars Job just dropped it right here. Out of left field, right out. Boom, Shalaka. Way to go. Man, look at him come. Amazing. Thank you, Lars Job. Wow. Man, he's letting it, look at that. I mean, it's just like, that is just on fire. It's not stopping. He's stealthy for sure. Welcome to all the new members. You have access to some of the, to these other emoticons that I've created for you guys. Very, very cool. All right. Let's get over here to Vince Mannins. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, usually on Sunday nights, because we've got a busy market here, I typically don't do the push-ups, but if he wants me to do it on Tuesday, I'll do it then. Wow, that's very nice of you, Lars. Let's take a look at the markets now. Silver is still holding on to its gains, although albeit barely right now. It's up 1 cent, silver is, at $30.50. Gold is down $2.60. But platinum and palladium have both recovered and are now in positive territory tonight. So there you go. Yes, this blast radius on this thing is about, I would say probably is man, it's 50. It's 50 members. That's a blast radius. It's crazy. All right, very good. I guess we'll do it. The blast radius will think of people, right? Of 50 people. Knocked 50 people down with that. It's insane, the membrane. All right. There's LC Flooring is with us. Good to see you. Natural Immunity is here. You guys are great. We're getting close to 400 thumbs up, guys. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douchebag in the middle of the night. Thumb up this live stream. Let's get it on going. Don't be mean. The blast radius was because I had chili last night, says Lars. That's right. All right, we'll come back to those in a moment. Vincentio says this. About 2 years ago, I had coffee chat with a person who was then 76 years of age. He told me the whole of the year before he had bought more than 100 pieces of numismatic coins, mostly silver coins and a few gold coins. He carried an iPhone and showed me the full list of his eBay purchases, and I must say that he'd spent quite a fortune on those coins. At the ripe age of 76, maybe my elderly friend knew something ahead back then that I didn't know yet. Maybe so. Very well could have been. Very well. Whoa, look at this. America First. I don't think we've ever seen America First here before. He's just gifted, or she is gifted, 1 Salivate Metal membership. Thank you so much, America First. Very kind of you. Wow. Very kind of you indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very cool. All right. Blinded by Sal Stack. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Good to see. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Yes, thank you, America First. Let's see here. Okay. All right, Charles Hound says, yeah. There we go. Thank you. All right, he agrees on this one about fractional gold. That's cool. And let's see here. 23 Keith says, here, let me get to this, make this happen, become efficient. He says, I just picked up my first half-ounce gold eagle last week at the show, an MS-70 2014 American gold eagle for $75 over. Didn't pay extra for the grade, but I actually do like having a 70 gold coin. I personally like the half-ounce size, but normally stack with 1-ounce coins. Overall, super stoked with the purchase. Congratulations, that's wonderful. Good job. Good purchase indeed. We have 401 thumbs up. Very cool. That is awesome. Thank you, Red Crawler, for letting me know. We've made it. We've made it. Nice. All right. 403 likes. Very good. Bill Clinton, hot dog, was it long? And speaking of Bill Clinton, didn't he pay $800 and some thousand hush money to Paula Jones? I think he didn't he? We don't see him going to court over that or getting charged or anything. Yes, indeed. Another example of the two-tier justice system. America First with another $2 super chat. Just bought 100 ounces of 999 at 50% below spot for 90% silver. Wow, way to go. 50 cents per ounce. Is that per ounce below spot? That's amazing. Great deal, America First. That is awesome. Way to go. Yeah, whoa, that's amazing. Good deal on that, America First. That's awesome. Let's see here. All right. And the great video, Sal, says Steve C. Thank you so much, Steve C. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Mark Bernard says, I love fractional gold and I've seen it go up after I bought it. Yes, it is nice. Yep, that's pretty cool. It's fun when it happens. All right, let's see here. That's right, to Paula Jones. Yeah, Monica Segar. Let's see here. And let's see here. Good to see HVAC numismatics, or HVAC residential metals is here. Good to see HVAC. Love you. And let's see here. Gorma says, hey, chat, is Nationwide a reputable coin dealer? I think they are. I can vouch for them with this. I did that in part for a test to see if they would be, because I could use my credit card for the spot deal. And I forgot to mention that in the video, but I did for sure good. There you go, Dan W. Dan W, exactly right. If I have to pay a mistress to keep quiet, I would use gold. Exactly. There you go. That's the way to cover it up, right? Exactly. Ronnie C, I secured a loan for my rich sister for $6,000 for $7,500 worth of metal. Just shows you that you can do so much with your stack. No interest, and I get my metal back in 18 months. Well, with family, that's really a good way to do it for sure. That's a good question, Matt Bittner. Probably have to let it dry a little bit, but yes, indeed. Way to go. All right, very good. Let's see here. And Matthew Holbrook says, More than that, it's literally just lost or left behind yearly. I last read it was about 4 million and change. Well, maybe over a couple of years period, maybe since 2020, but that's just over the 1 year. Crazy. Wow. Silver's getting hammered, says John Williamson. Let's take a look. Could it be getting hammered now? It's down 3 cents, so it is down a little bit. And it's kind of been going back and forth, oscillating between up a little bit and down a little bit tonight. There's a little trading going on tonight. The volume is low. ZFIO wouldn't let me be a better... Oh, you retracted the message. You didn't get a chance to read it all. It's actually the blue dress, Mark B. The dress was blue. I do remember that. It was a blue dress. Thank you, Bill Arrington. Yes, I haven't whipped out the guitar in a while. But you know what? I haven't played guitar in a while. Let's see. Maybe I'll just... I don't usually do this on a Sunday night, but... I'm gonna... So it's likely out of tune. But we'll give it the old community college try nonetheless. All right, there we go. I might whip it out later on. That's what she said. All right. Let's see here. Glue dress. Glue dress. We'll glue it. Glue it. Keep it blue. Keep it glue. Play some Skinner. Oh, man. Let me see here. Do I know any Skinner? Let me see here. That's supposed to be Freebird, but I don't know if it's exactly right. I don't know any COC, Matt Bittner, but COC is pretty cool, man, but I don't know any of their tunes. I wish I did. That would be pretty cool if I knew some old Corrosion of Conformity. And I don't know, Can't Get Out either. Is OTG still here? Oh, it's Pink Floyd. All right, very cool. All right, let's see here. Now somebody can yell Freebird, because I already did that. I've already dethroned that. Let's see here. All right, don't take this the wrong way, Sal, but good night, everybody. Hey, thank you, No IQ. You are the man. Thank you for being here tonight. I always appreciate you. Sometimes he's here in the corner. Other times he's here in full force and full-fledged. You're awesome. Hey, Freebird, look at that. Freebird won. Oh, man, She Talks to Angels. Oh, man, I used to know that one. Wish you were here. All right. Sick of You by Guar. Man, oh, shoot. I don't know that one. Or Jukebox. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have a whole lot of it. Nick, good to see you, Nick. I wish I was I wish I could play everything you guys asked. I just don't know. Some of the stuff, many of the stuff I've heard, but I really don't know. CCR, man. You know, there is some CCR. Oh, man. And that's a sloppy version of it, but anyways. All right, let's get back to it now. Iron Man. There you go, Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Knocking on heaven's door. There you go. Magic carpet ride. I don't know magic carpet ride either. And the carpet that I have does, though, match the drapes. I will insert that in there. Bricks, the Department of Numismatics says here, Bricks, what little I know concerns me and what their ultimate goals are. Stay educated. Yes, indeed. By the way, Sal, your thumbnail said, this is huge. Are you sure that's what she said? Oh, my goodness. That does sort of have a little bit of... Oh, my gosh. That was unintentional. All right. Federico Pluto, I'm watching you watch the market. Thank you. Oh, man. Nick Dana Luke with the first super chat of the live tonight for him. Thank you so much. Nick, appreciate that 10 spot. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. All right. Yellow Snake, Snowbite. You know, I don't know that song, but Frank Zappa was a master guitar player. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain. And I know I butchered that too. I'm not a very good guitar player, but I'm definitely not... yeah, heavy metal, that's right. That's what we want, Dan. That's right, some heavy metal. Thunderstruck. I don't know. I used to know, for those about the rock, I learned it specifically for JM, but I forgot now. But let's see here. Y'all know what that song is? That's an AC/DC song. Good to see you, Hillbilly Stock Picks. All right, let's see here. Coin collecting fun. Big like 356. Excellent video. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you, China Mitchell. By the way, China Mitchell, I'm kind of embarrassed now because he's a guitar player and can sing at the same time. He blows me out of the water. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, indeed. Unintentional sound. Everybody has a finger on the report button. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. We don't want that. Sal's not allowed to play Stairway to Heaven in the chat. That's right. That's a forbidden one to do. 413 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. That's right. A whole lot of Rosie. That's right. You got it. Count Derpula. And let's see here. Tomoko's Enterprise back again with another comment. He says here. He says this. With all the attention for gold and easy fractional rounds, has me thinking of getting some gold. Will that be a good idea? Oh my, I never thought I would ever say a thing like that. You may have created a monster. Whoa! I know, Dean. I know Tomoko's Enterprise. And that is a groundbreaking. This is big news. Wow. That's right. Whole lot of Rosie. You got it, Tube Supio. That's exactly right. Even though I pretty much butchered it, but thank you. And I don't know any Taylor Swift songs. I wish I could do metal versions of those, but... I haven't played in a while, actually. I'll tell you what, I'm a little rusty cage. Let's refresh these, and as we do that, let's take a look at the markets. Ah, look at that. Gold is down. $1.80 was down $3.30 just a moment ago. And silver is down 3 cents. 3 cents. I was trying to do some King Diamond there. All right, let's see here. Oh, okay, so there's where the markets are. Let's get over here, too. Let's go back down into time a little bit. We're going to go back to Not a Polite Canadians. Silver unboxing, a Pamp Squeeze 50-gram silver bar. I know I've got that bar somewhere still. Awesome. I think there were too many complaints with the thin plastic on the new 100 grams came in the hard case, but an assay card. I do have one of those. You're right. That's exactly right. What's oil doing? OPEC meeting was this weekend. Good question. Let me check that. We need a virtual bar with Sal playing his guitar. The price of silver on the big screen. There you go. Oh my goodness gracious. Some free. I'm glad you guys are having fun tonight. We got to have a little fun from time to time. Look at checking oil prices right now. Oil is down slightly, down 22 cents at $76.70 a barrel. That's right. Dean R., have a good evening, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Dean. Multitude of Disney tunes. That's right, Stock Jockey. You got it. You got it, brother. That's awesome. Low Pro says 2009. Is that because of quantitative easing started in 2009? I'm out with the metals as well. Bring on the Benjamins. Yeah, there you go. Yes, it was about then. It's kind of timely, isn't it? For sure. And we've got Jay Thier says $150,000. I went back and looked at my stack of 15 ounces of silver and I feel bad. $150,000 is what that gold was worth then. Now think about what it's worth now. 100 ounces of gold, well over 200,000. That's for 240,000. And let's see here as we go back in time, coming back over here to Rappin' K1. Beautiful stack. Shouldn't expose all that silver to air oxidation and hand oils. Keep in plastic or use cotton gloves. Yeah, well, there's some that's actually fine. And, depends. Some of it I still have in the plastic. But anyways, quantitative squeezing, Roberto Pluto. You have comments from 10 years ago. I'm going back in time for some of these. But now we're going to go back to today's comments. All right. Ray Chasey says here, this. Let me get over here. Let me make this thing worthy of contention. I just picked up a gold, a half ounce 2013 Australian kangaroo from LCS in Orlando for $1,125. Way to go. That is an awesome deal. That's below spot. In Orlando, at least, no one is getting spot in selling gold. If you have built a good relationship with the LCS, you can get awesome deals on fractional gold right now. LCSs are being inundated by people with gold and silver in all sizes of quantities selling. Due to the volume of purchases, not only are the premiums gone, but you are lucky to find anyone buying gold at spot. It's a buyer's market. Fractional gold at spot or even below is available now. Get it while it's hot. That's right, exactly. That's exactly right. Very good. Let's see here. And 403 Willie says, I have 64 1-gram gold coins and I bought years ago at a $60 Canadian, not worth around $120 American each. Wow, okay. Crazy. All right. User says here, I usually buy fractional gold pieces because that's where most often the deals can be had. I bought most of my gold, at least at last year's prices. Since then, gold has gone up 20%, and most of the cheap gold deals have already been snapped up. So now it's more difficult to find bargains. They're still out there, but you have to look harder for them. Where they can be found, fractional gold pieces purchased here and there, or at least below spot, is where the most affordable and economical way to accumulate gold now. Yep, look for the deals, find them where they are, looking out for them to find those bargains. All right, true that. All right. All right, Gold Chick wants it all and wants it now. That's right, little queen action, because she's the queen. That's right. All right, let's see here. Dr. Shore, dear Salivate, what is the exact reason we have to buy fractional now as opposed to any other time? Dr. Shore, if you watch the video, you will get the answer to that question. I answer that question directly in the video. That's the whole purpose of the video, by the way. All right. So watch the video to get your answer. William Fender, not me. It's silver or bust. Okay. All right. That's fine. Although I would encourage any pure silver stacker to get into, to look into some gold. It's always good to have a little bit of gold there. Very good. All right. Let's see here. That wasn't right. I should have done this. That's what I wanted to do. All right, take care, 7-8er. Have a good one. It's hotter than a spoon in Hunter's house. Oh, my goodness gracious. I tell you what, depends on how much crack he's measured on his scale there. I'd say 88. GCLC, fractional gold with the super high premium, still the same dinosaur dollar. That's right. It all really boils down to just the weight that you're stacking. But if you get it at good deals, that's definitely a good way to go for sure. And we've got Chessia 1003. If gold and silver are going to go up potentially a lot in the near future, then paying premiums doesn't really matter too much. Everyone should be profiting nicely to the downtrend. Well, the thing is, we don't know what the gold market's going to do, really. Everybody's thinking it's going to go higher. I think it's probably going to go higher, but we really don't know. We must be prepared for either scenario. And to be prepared for every scenario that could come its way, find it for the lowest price possible if you can. Oh, let's see here. My name says here the silver is under 4 coins. It's on the left. I think you got it. I think you got it. And 0.1867 love. He loves the LMU coins. That's right. Those are good coins. I like it. I like it a lot. 0.2345 I think is the other one. Is the let's go back in time. Heavenly Prepper, Disney and silver, an odd couple, a decent looking coin nonetheless. Yes. Especially nowadays, it's pretty odd, given where Disney has gone. Mr. Silver Monster, very cool. Haha, that tickles. Mickey Mouse, that's right. Tickles, tickles, tickles. And Almamaka, silver coins 844 is another outstanding young collector. Nice, good to see the young at work here. The sharp and shiny. We'll take a look at the markets after this comment. We'll go back in time slightly here. He says this. Nice looking piece. I'm aware of the youngster stacking here on YouTube. I tip my hat to them. So young with the stacking mindset early in life. So the round you showed is it's a series of 7. I think I heard you say that. Yep, I think so. Yep. All the different Disney characters. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's take a look now, shall we, at the markets and see exactly what silver and gold are doing right at this very moment. Volume has been a little bit lower tonight. So not massive movements. In fact, silver is trying to hold its head above water. It's down only a cent right now. That's right, down just 1 cent. Silver is, gold is down $1.80. And platinum is up $1. And now it's down 2 cents. Goldbacks, fractional gold that are transactional. That's true, Pamela Clift. You're exactly right. It is gold that is transactional. Very true. That's the beauty of gold backs. All right, but I wouldn't stack them though. Definitely, because their premiums are still too high for that. But you're right. Kevin Talupe, in Canada, premiums are still high, have not moved to the downside by much. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. That does suck. Let's see here. Oh, you're not having to show the news like Nick Rakita, are you? Imaginary YouTube dreams being fulfilled and then throwing it to the curb. That's the story. I don't know who that is. But I do know what that sneeze is. If that's any indication of what you're talking about, which likely it's not, it's FIO, but actually. Whoa! Oh man, PMG Poor Man Gold Silver Stacks, $2 starting this new channel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Dan says, develop a good relationship with local coin shops. Give them your business. You will get better deals. No shipping, plus it will pass of deals to their favorite customers. That's exactly right. So important to make a good relationship with your local coin shop. That's exactly right. I gotta wipe the screen off. Sorry about that. Yes, I don't think I'm contagious. I think some of my problems now are allergies. Allergies and being a Trump supporter. Sure. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna put this down. I'll probably pick it up again soon. Anyways, let's see here. Once I get on the guitar, I get a little crazy. Let's see here. All right. Ethan Callan, I've been hanging on to my older nickels lately. Is nickel considered a PM at all, or what about make it valuable? It's fine to hold on to your nickels. They're 75% copper, though. So that's kind of what you're stacking there. It does take more. It is, I don't know what the cost is for a nickel, but I think it's safe to stack them. You can't melt them down, but it may not be a bad idea to hold on to them. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh one more time. It's already been going 2 hours here. Let's take a look at the markets here. Metal Seer says family offices hold less than 1% in gold and silver per X. Okay, interesting. All right. Family offices. I guess that means individual families. Less than 1% in gold and silver. Does that mean stackable as opposed to like jewelry and the like? Because I can believe that. That is something. Vegas Stacker is here. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Take care, Red Crawler. Have a good evening. So here's where they are now. Silver is down 3 cents. Gold is down $1.90. Look at that. So there's where the markets are. Very good. Keep your Buffalo nickels for sure. Yeah, keep the Buffalo nickels. Yep, indeed. Whoa. I don't think that's right, Silver Heist. Trump campaign raises a staggering $200 million since Thursday's conviction. Because I just read yesterday that it was 58 million, which is still staggering. Is that true? Staggering 200 million? Really? Wow. I'll have to look into that. That is something, because I just heard yesterday it was 58 million. Or maybe that was 2 days ago. I'm not sure. Maybe it was 2 days ago. So, man, if that's the case, that is insane. All right, that's the top story on Zero Hedge, says John Knox. That's wild. All right. All right, let's see. That is something that is mind-blowing. Okay, it was 71 million plus big donor, says Mark Hazley. Wild. Oh, that's the first 24 hours, says Lars. Okay. So I'm behind. That is something else. That includes the big donors. Okay, Mark Hazley, thank you. So the 58 was small donors. Okay. Wow. That's got to be a record, right? All right. Let's see here. All right, so here's what they are. So we're going to close with this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just having a little fun with the guitar. I got to put that down. I get in trouble with it. But gold is down $1.30. Silver is down 4 cents. $30.44 for silver. Gold down $1.30. $2,326.40. There's what the markets are. We're going to look at the volume again. The volume is pretty low. But it has picked up a little bit. It has picked up a little bit, the volume has, in gold. Let's see what it's doing for silver. It has picked up for silver too, but so it's a little bit to the downside here. So there it is. All right. Wow. All right. Very good. All right, folks. Well, there it is. Well, thank you, guys. We had a good crowd tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for putting up with me. You guys are all amazing. Thank you, and always feel free to speak your mind here. And let me close this poll out real quick here. But you guys are just awesome. And I thank you so much for taking the time to be here. We had 609 votes. 62% think that silver is going to end the week higher. 37% say lower. I appreciate you guys participating in the poll. Thanks for the thumbs up. And you guys are all right. Very good. Well, thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Have a great night. We will be back here on Tuesday night. Make sure you join me back here again. And stay tuned for tomorrow night's video, or tomorrow morning's video. A very interesting situation with gold. It's not about the price of gold, but you definitely stay tuned for tomorrow. So thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful evening. Talk to you later. Keep your feet on the stars. Keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all.